Welcome back. Once again, we have our friend Dr. Trin here today, and we're very lucky because Iggy has brought along a guest who helps him out with some of the trips that he goes on, most recently Vietnam. And I'd like to welcome Iggy, of course, but also Zoe Hartley. Nice to have you here today.
It's nice to have you too.
And this is what, you know, we were talking beforehand, you've brought along a lot of youth ambassadors. This is certainly the youngest. And is this, do you have a lot of young kids helping out?
We do. The majority of the students that go with us are high schoolers, some college, but great to have Zoe and her dad, Lawrence, come with us to Vietnam this time. And Zoe is, how old are you now?
10, almost 11.
Almost 11, getting old.
Yeah, and you are in 5th grade, am I right?
Right.
And so I have to ask you, how did you get to know Dr. Trin?
I just went wanting to go to Vietnam, and my dad found out about tongue out, and I wanted to go, so that's how I got to know him.
Ah, so you got to know him through your dad then, and I know you have an organization where people get together and sort of a ministry, am I right?
Right.
And is that how your dad got to know you?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And I have to ask now, going to Vietnam, that would be a major trip for me. You know, the flight over and all that, and that would be as going over just as a tourist. So this had to be something that. You know, a big step for you. How did you prepare for this? Has your dad gone out with Dr. Trin before?
No. It was our first time going with tongue out to any other country that we haven't gone to.
And how did you like Vietnam in general?
It was really good. I really liked it. It was really fun there.
And the type of people, we're going to bring up a couple pictures here. And from what I saw, a lot of what you've done in the past, Dr. Trin, of course, is help folks. Even though you were not an eye doctor, that is one of the things. You bring along a lot of people, and you help people with their sight and all kinds of different things. Am I right?
Right. So in this trip, and you can see Zoe in the background there.
Yeah, there
She's
you are.
spending time with. Tell us what are you doing there, Zoe?
So I was going and giving out protection glasses for people who have finished their surgery, and this one lady went up and grabbed my hands in a loving manner because she was so thankful that we were here and that the group was here and that she could see again.
I bet that was very rewarding for you. And that is something that, oh, look at here, you're a doctor now. You got the stethoscope on?
No, I was, one of the doctors let me use their stethoscope, and I got to hear my heart as well.
That's cool, you got to do that as well. And here you're delivering is just some, was that food or just some?
It's ramen, rice, and fish oil, I'm pretty sure.
Ah, now,
yes.
You've been doing this, Dr. Trin, for years, Vietnam many times.
Right.
And I know over the years you've done different things, like in this, I think the last couple of times you focused a lot on helping people with their eye care, and you bring along some other doctors and helpers as well, right? And then other times it's something else you might focus on.
Yes, there are different projects at different times in Vietnam. Sometimes we build schools, like this time we built a school, an elementary school. Other times we partner with sister organizations like 7 Day Hero or the Tom Key Project. And as a result of that, different projects, and we go to different areas of the highlands as well. Sometimes we go up to Sapa in northern Vietnam, where we get to see the Hmong tribe.
Oh, okay, sure.
And this time we went to another area where there was a different tribe and worked among them as well.
So Zoe, going
Yeah.
over there to Vietnam, and of course you're helping out these folks. Did you get a chance just to see the countryside and be a tourist as well, and kind of
Yeah.
see what the life is
Yes.
over there?
It was, I saw the life, and it was really amazing how they worked there and how they lived, and it was really interesting to see that.
I hear it's a very beautiful country. From everyone I've told, that have told me that have been there, that just despite the
Right.
past that we had, that was a major part of your life, of course.
Right.
Everyone has always said it's just a beautiful country, and it's obviously your homeland. And
Definitely.
did you find it that way when you were there?
Yeah, I did. I just really liked it there. It was really fun.
Did Dr. Trent tell you about his life there during his trip?
Not too much, but like a little bit here and there.
Yeah, interesting story. We keep saying we want to have you on, just not about anything else, but
Right,
about
right.
that. What about your future plans? And obviously school, and I understand that
Yeah.
5th grade, and that you do some golfing
Yeah.
and some karate as well, right?
Yeah, I do that too, and we might do it next year and with some friends as well.
That would be a lot of fun. And next time it could be a different country, because you go all over the
We
place,
go
right?
over the place. That's
How
right.
many youth ambassadors do you normally bring? Especially, I know during the summers, probably a few more.
Yes, we bring at least a dozen, at least
Wow.
12, but oftentimes it could be a lot more than that.
And do they pay their own way?
Yes.
That is, obviously, she didn't, but her family.
Right,
They
yeah.
kind of raise funds maybe through a
Yes,
group or
they all
organization.
raise their funds. They go through GoFundMe
Mm-hmm.
and post it on Facebook, and we seek donors, or they do different small little projects to work for their trip.
Now, what about staying over there? Yeah, that's something I've never asked you about. You're not going over there staying in resort hotels. Are you staying in the same villages, or what are the accommodations?
It varies. It varies based on the country.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in some countries we are in compounds, like in Haiti, we're in little compounds that's surrounded by walls. In Vietnam, a little bit better. When we're in the city, we do stay in hotels and nicer areas. Sometimes when we're up in the highlands, there are times when we sleep at the school up in the highlands that we built or helped out.
So you might be dealing with, when you were there, maybe not, if it's hot and humid, not exactly air conditioning and some of the elements as well. Did you go through that there, or were you
Yeah, it
comfortable?
was really hot. Like I would get hot a lot.
Yeah.
And then at the hotels, surprisingly, there was conditioning there.
Oh, there was. Wow. Now, being over there, did you? I asked you about. Did you get a chance to see how people live? What about just experiencing, the different kinds of foods and culture?
Oh, I had go to pho a lot.
Yeah.
And have egg rolls. And surprisingly, there were American foods there, and I was surprised to see that. And
Oh, like some of the fast food chains we have here or there?
right.
Yeah. But I think it's great you get to try all that. And
Yeah.
that's something else I've heard, that the food is just
Right.
wonderful. I mean, even the street food is just excellent. So maybe next year you'll go again somewhere.
Right.
I think that's fantastic. And I hope we have you back again sometime.
Yeah, I would love to.
Yeah, that would be a lot of fun. And not only, Dr. Trent, are you helping out people, which is of course the main focus here, but you're giving the youth ambassadors like Zoe and the others as well, you're giving them a lifelong memory, a lifelong experience, and really something that they're going to take forward in their life, whatever it might be, helping in other countries, helping here, just that sense of passing on to others.
They're our future leaders.
Yeah.
So we love to take along students, and we train them to be leaders. Not leaders in the way society views leaders, as those who are powerful,
Right.
or but leaders as far as servants.
Yeah.
Yeah, leading by serving.
Yeah.
And that's the kind of leadership that we want to create and teach and guide our new Toya's youth ambassadors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And here's one right here.
There's one
and
right here.
We'll look forward to having you back. I'm sure we will.
Probably will.
All right. Nice to meet you.
It was nice to meet you too.
And of course, Dr. Trim, we'll see you again real soon.
Yeah,
All right.
sounds good.
You take care, and you too.
Thank you.
And we'll be right back.
All right.